Come on in here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo! How are y'all doing today? How y'all are? Oh my goodness. Is it a magnificent motivation Monday or what? Are you having a good day? Listen, let's get this started. All right, so let's do official. First off, hey y'all, hey, it's Tracy Time. It's time for another moment with me, Tracy T. It's me, live at lunch. I am absolutely 100% unequivocally excited to be here today. Why? Y'all, it's literally, I'm in countdown mode. Hold on a second. Let me do a little Patti LaBelle adjustment here. Let me get myself together. I am 100% in Patti LaBelle fixeration. Got it? Now, let me tell you why I'm super excited, because today is Monday, February 8th, and that means that my birthday is exactly coming up to this Wednesday will be 1 week away from my birthday. So, super excited. Super excited to be turning 50. Super excited that I have had a phenomenal 50 years on this planet, and I'm grateful for whatever other number of years I get going forward. So, now let me say this. First and foremost, my 3 for 30. How are you doing? How's it going? Let me see. I'm on my phone today and not on my computer. So y'all, if you say something to me, I got to make sure I'm intentional. But hey, Magnolia Rose, how you doing? Love you. Super excited. So this morning, early this morning, this is one of my 3. Early this morning, I was ruminating. Have you guys ever just been up thinking, okay, I'm going to go to bed, but you just ruminate? You know, you just processing, you make one thought leads to another thought, leads to another thought. And I was thinking about all these different things I could do and things I need to do and things I want to do, almost to the point where I almost got up. It was like, 1:30, 2 o'clock. I almost just said, okay, let me get out of bed and go ahead and address whatever this it is that I got in my brain to do. And then the better part of me, the logical side, overruled that and said, no, slow your roll, because think about what happens if you get up now and you stay up until 4 or 5 o'clock and then you think you're going to go to sleep and wake up at 7 or whatever. You'll be like, interrupted sleep is the worst. I can't speak for you guys, but let me tell you, interrupted sleep for me is a nightmare. Like if I go to sleep for 2 hours and then wake up and then go, like, I don't function well with that. So I process myself into thinking and calming myself down to go to sleep. And then I woke up early and, had oatmeal with blueberries and the whole thing, got my mind right. But now here's what I thought about. I was like, what was motivating me? What was driving me? What was the thing that I wanted? I'm thinking ahead. Y'all know I got a full-time permanent gig. I'm doing Tracy Time Co. We go live at lunch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have 4 to 5 function. I've got this book that I'm working on. I got another connection with another person where we're doing a book in collaboration together. I have lots of stuff going on. My birthday's coming, so it's all this stuff, right? I got all this positive stuff. And I was like, but what am I hungry for? What am I really hungry for? What's really driving me? And I thought about that, and I said, I need to really be clear about that. I need to get really clear about that, because I have shared with you and for myself that we know that what you think about and what you focus on is what grows. Like, it's the whole manifestation. Like, people do vision boards for it, and they come up with concepts for it, and they manifest things to themselves. And so you think about the things that you want. And I was like, what am I hungry for? So I thought about it. So I'm going to ask you, what are you hungry for today? Because oftentimes, if you think about your physical body, when people say, I have a taste for something, you'll hear sometimes pregnant and non-pregnant women say, I'm craving something. What are you hungry for? What is it that you want to be in pursuit of, or that you want to capture, or that you want to digest, or that you want to consume, or that you want to achieve? What are you hungry for? Because that is the thing that needs to be the focus, right? That is the seed that you need to plant, and then you need to water. But a lot of times we get ahead of ourselves, right? A lot of times we think about the end result. We think about the meal, and we haven't made the plans for how we're going to purchase the meal, or how we're going to order the meal, or how we're going to enjoy the meal. We just get to the end result of it and the hunger for it. And that can be a blessing, and it can also be a burden, because here's the challenge. This is number 2. If you're hungry for a certain achievement or success, are you looking at that like that is the main reason that you want it? Like, is the just to say you've gotten it, just to say you've done it, just to say you got this thing? Like, oh, I wanted this thing so bad. Because I think about some of the clients that I have and some of the vision boards that they create and some of the issues that they say they have and some of the desires that they have in their heart. And a lot of it, y'all, is really just them wanting stuff, right? They just want stuff. Like, my vision board is I want this big house and I want this Rolls Royce, or I want this Bentley, or I want to get, my body augmented to do. It's like, okay, that doesn't make the dream, the goal, the thing wrong or bad. But what do you want for yourself? What are you hungry for yourself? What is it that you want for yourself, for your soul, for your being? What is it that you're hungry for in your life? What is the purpose-driven thing that you're hungry for? Okay, so Magnolia Rose said she's hungry for better health, slowly making a plan. So you're hungry for better health. So then if you take that, and that is good. That is good because health is so important, right? I had a lady I worked with years ago, Miss Isabella. She said, baby, I'm going to tell you, you need two things. You need to pray and ask God for your body and for your mind. You've got to have both, right? You don't want a strong mind with a weak body, and you don't want a weak mind with a strong body, because you got to have both. And I was like, Miss Isabella, you know what? That is so true. And what a gift for me that she and I would get together and we would get in a closet literally and pray together. And that is so unorthodox to have that happen in a corporate environment, but we did it. And it was a blessing for me. And I've never left that idea of making sure that you're intentional about body and mind being strong and healthy. And so Magnolia Rose, for you to be hungry for health, then the question is, and I can take this and I'll apply it to myself. So this is not me saying I'm pointing my finger at you like I'm doing right now, but literally, then if that's what you're hungry for, then like with your body and your mind and your health, what do we do to then sabotage that? That's the number two thing. What do? We identify what the hunger is. We know what the hunger is. Good morning, Adrian. How you doing? Cammie, how y'all doing? Mwah. You're hungry for it. But then the second part is, then how, after you've identified what you're hungry for, do you sabotage the very thing that you're in pursuit of, the very thing that you want, that you're thirsting for, that you're hungry for, that you're yearning for, that you need, that you feel that you have that sense for? What very thing in the hunger of it, then are you saying, I am setting up my own pitfalls. I am putting up my own roadblocks. I am creating my own obstacles that you do for yourself. What things do you do that circumvent your absolute affirmation, confirmation, acceptance, goal reaching of you getting to the thing that you hunger for? What is it that you're doing? Because I guarantee you, every one of us, myself included, every one of us does something that prevents us from reaching the goal or achieving the thing that we hunger for. For me, I can tell you, I have absolute 100% transparency with y'all. We talked about wellness last week. We talked about motivation today. We talk about Black Friday every Friday. But I can tell you, one of the things that has always hindered my progress that I am hungry for, what I'm hungry for is productivity. What I hunger and yearn for is being able to know that I got a list of things and I'm excited about it. Like I told you, I'm ruminating. I'm making things. Oh, I can do this and I can do this. But the very thing that I do is to self-sabotage the whole idea of me achieving that, is that I don't make good use of my time. Well, I could have a whole lot more done if I made good use of my time, but it's an opportunity cost, right? The opportunity cost that I give myself is, oh, I could just watch this one episode. And then after that episode is done, that's 25 minutes depending on the episode, or 40 minutes depending on the episode. And then it's like, okay, well, what happens next? Okay, well, then I put myself in a position, well, now I've taken 2 hours, whole 2 hours, or 1 hour potentially, out of what I could have used to do something for myself. That is self-sabotage. So I'm using that for myself as an example to give to you that you're not alone in this, that I hunger for productivity, that I yearn to be more productive at the end of the day, that I want to be able to look back at the things that I got done. And then what I do is a self-fulfilling prophecy of the negativity and of the self-sabotage as I confirm it by saying to myself, I knew you weren't going to get that done. Am I alone here? If I'm the only one, like I knew you weren't going to do that. I knew you weren't going to get it done. Well, yeah, because I set myself up. So I can't be hungry for productivity and then sit and watch TV. I can't be hungry for accomplishments and then rest on my laurels. So we can't be hungry for something and then be in a position where we literally create a self-fulfilling prophecy that is counterproductive to the thing we want. Okay, and so Magnolia Rose, you said I'm really hard on myself. When I slip, I tend to give up instead of recalculating my plan. Okay, see, right. What? Because we are admonishing ourselves, and you think, why did I even set the plan? Why did I even create the goal when I knew I wasn't going to do it? Don't even make the goal. Wrong. So what we've got to do is, instead of giving ourselves admonishment for yearning, for being hungry for the thing, is to celebrate the idea of us doing it. And then here's the mindset shift. This is the motivation part. This is 3. The mindset shift, y'all, is that we've got to get in a position where we say to ourselves, what do I do to make sure I get to that next step? We are looking so far ahead. We're way ahead. We've gotten to the end of the doggone road and we haven't even gotten the car yet. We haven't even started the ignition. And so when we can't get out the driveway, we say, nope, you know what? I shouldn't even got in the car. Wrong. You just need to give yourself permission to give yourself some steps that you can take so you can get to the thing and stay focused on that. We know that the thing that we focus on will grow. We know that what we give our mindset to and what we claim, we can have it. It can literally go from an idea in our mind to something that we have that's tangible, that we can see the results of what we've hungered for, what we yearn for, what we need. We can get it. We're divinely ordered. We're daughters ask for or do that we can't achieve if we get out of our own way. Hello, somebody. We got to get out of our own way and stop sabotaging ourselves with the mindset. It's us. If you put yourself in a position where you slip, don't admonish yourself. Don't say, well, see, now you shouldn't even done it. Instead, I want to encourage you. Let's work on this together so that next Monday when we get together, we can say we've done this. Let's work on the fact that we're going to focus our energy on the positivity of the thing. If you want to be healthier, Magnolia Rose, give yourself one thing. Don't give yourself this whole big elephant to eat. Give yourself one thing that you want to do today. Only today, that will give you one step closer to being healthier, to feeling healthier, whatever it is. Like for me, I say I need to drink more water. Y'all know I told you I suffer with PCOS. I know drinking water will help with that. So I need to drink more water, okay? Well, let me give you an example. So here we go. Y'all see this big old thing? I got this big old thing. It's giving me little inspirations for the thing. Okay, now full disclosure. Y'all see what that water is? It looks like I'm really doing it, doesn't it? Wrong, because you know what? I filled this up 2-3 weeks ago, and I haven't finished drinking the water that was in there then. But now y'all know, you can give me one of these. I'll drink this. Hello, Kroger, still waiting on you for your endorsement. Y'all know I'll drink this water all day. Well, this water and this water are not the same, are they? No, they're not. So I'm setting myself up. Well, what I realized, here's the thing for you, Magnolia Rose. What I realized why this doesn't work, instead of me admonishing myself that I didn't drink this and I didn't achieve this, this is a whole big old gallon of water, okay? This is what I want to drink in a day. But the reason why I didn't achieve this, I went back and did a self-assessment. The reason why I didn't achieve drinking this water is because this thing is too big. I'm not drinking out of this. I'm not carrying this around. So what I said to myself instead is, okay, Tracy, it's a fresh new day. You got another day to do it. You're going to take this water right here that's left and put it in the plant container, and you're going to use this water to water the plants on Saturday. And you're going to wash this, and you're going to fill this back up and sit in the kitchen. And this will be the measurement tool that you use to see how much water you drink in a day. Okay? To see how much water you drink in a day. Not, I got to carry this around. I got to have it with my plan. I got to have it with my phones, because that wasn't working. No matter if I carried it like this, if I hooked it around my arm, it didn't matter. I couldn't do this. Seeing all of this water overwhelmed me. I was overwhelmed by knowing this is how much water I had to drink in a day. Can I drink a gallon of water a day? Absolutely. But you see, y'all see what I'm saying? Are you with me on this? Give me hearts or thumbs. Give me something if you understand what I'm saying. This is achievable. I can do a gallon of water a day, but not if I look at this. This overwhelms me. Now, if I take this and pour it into an 8-ounce cup, or I put it in a 16-ounce sippy thing, I can sip on it and then I can do other stuff. You got to give yourself permission, y'all. You got to give yourself permission to know that when you are in a position where you want to achieve something, you have to set yourself up for success. Stop right now putting yourself in a position where if you have a slip up, or if you don't get to the end result that you want on that day, that's not a done deal. It's a what? However, comma. It's another nevertheless. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just small steps. And then here's the thing we surely don't do, and I want this to be the third thing. Celebrate the success. Celebrate your successes. Let me say it one more time. Celebrate your successes. One of the things that women, and I can say this because I am one, that we don't do, we do not celebrate our successes. If we have achieved something, we think it has to be the biggest, best thing in the whole wide world before we are ready to celebrate it. And even sometimes then we can't celebrate it. If you got through the day, let me say this. Let me go all the way back. Back this thing up. Celebrate the fact that you got yourself in a position where you could even be connected with me today. That means that you got up. You might not even be out the bed yet, but you got up and you said, you know what? Tracy's on. It's live at lunchtime. I'm going to connect with her. Celebrate the fact that you had the wherewithal, that you know what day it is, you know what time it is, and give yourself some applause for that. It's the simple things. It's all the stuff that we have in ourselves, and that we speak to ourselves that's setting us up, y'all. We're setting ourselves up for failure when we should set ourselves up for success. It's as simple as that. Celebrate the success of what you've done. Celebrate the success of what you want. Celebrate to yourself that you can say, I am going to get it. I have this thing that's right here that I keep in front of me that says, I can and I will. Do you see that? It says, I can and I will. That's an I am statement. I can and I will. I can and I will. So I want you to say it with me. I can and I will. And the I can and I will is achieve whatever it is you are hungry for. Whatever it is you are hungry for that's in your spirit. There's something that you got right now that you got that's burning in your heart, that's burning a hole in your chest, that's keeping you up, that you are excited about, that you feel like you can achieve it and you want to get to it, and you keep giving yourself roadblocks and pitfalls and obstacle courses you got to go through when you don't have to do that. You just need to stay focused on the positive thing, be able to identify and acknowledge that you got it. It's poured into you so you can do it, and then celebrate every success that you give yourself on the way. We've got to shift our mindset around what happens with us when we don't get this big goal achieved. Stop putting yourself in a position where you're expecting big goals of yourself. Give yourself something that you can achieve in a short term and do it. And when you get that done, celebrate it and then set another one. Y'all with me? Does that make sense? Because that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to take that gallon of water. I'm going to wash that thing out. I'm going to fill that thing up, and I'm going to drink my gallon of water. But I'm not thinking to myself all day, ooh, I got to drink a gallon of water. I got to drink a gallon of water, because that's going to wear me out. No, what I'm going to do instead is say, oh, I'd like a glass of water. I'm going to put some water. You know what? I think I'm going to put some cucumber in it. That'll change it. Or I'm going to put some lemon with it. Or I'm just going to fill it up and let it just be my automatic thing that I do is have some water in addition to all the other stuff. Because then that's answering the question for me on getting the water. And I can drink water and I will drink water. That would be a simple thing. And so at the end of the day, I can say, look at this tangible proof. I had a gallon of water. It's as simple as that. But we try to make it so complicated, and it doesn't have to be, because if you think to yourself all day, I'm giving myself, instead of me saying, I am going to enjoy a glass of water when I finish this, I'm going to be so ready for a glass of water because I've been talking for 30 minutes and I'm going to have some water. I am going to have some water. See the I am, not I got to. No, it's an opportunity. So I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you, y'all, Let's do this together. We can achieve the things that we are hungry for. We deserve them. They're gifts that we've had planted into our hearts and mind. Our spirit is telling us that you're worthy of it, that you deserve it, that you can achieve it, that you can have it. It's just up to us if we want to reach out and get that thing or not. That's all. It's as simple as that. So I want you to know that you matter to me. I'm here because you matter to me. And it's a matter of, absolutely, Adrian, it's a matter of us changing our mindsets. We got to start focusing on the stuff that we want, because that is what will grow. That is what will grow. I promise you, test it. If y'all looked at red vehicles last week and you saw that it was a red vehicle, I planted a seed with you and said, think about red vehicles. I know you saw them, because that's what happens. The thing that you think about and what you focus on and what you give energy to is what grows. So let's focus on and give energy to the things that we want, the things that we're hungry for. Let's focus on that, because now here's how I can tell you that I know. Mess around and be hungry for something to eat. Mess around and get hungry for something to eat. Nothing will stop you from getting whatever it is you want to eat. And if you fool around and wait too long, talking about myself, wait too long and not eat, I turn green. Do you hear me? I turn green not getting something to eat. Don't do it. You don't want to do it. It's not cute. It's not cute. As cute as I can be, it's ugly. Sweetie, I tell you. So it's a matter of you getting the thing that you're hungry for. And no one is going to stop you from getting it but you. So you have got to shift your mindset to know that you deserve to get the thing that you want. You can get it. You can manifest it. You can claim it. Just make sure that you're giving yourself achievable goals, that what you're hungry for can be something big, but that you dissect that thing down into bite-sized pieces so that you can celebrate the success of every step. Y'all with me? Because I want us to do this together. This is not about me. This is our crew. We're in this together. We can do this. And you can be hungry for something and you can achieve it. Magnolia Rose, you already are on the right path to your health and being healthier. You make your mind up about what it is you're going to do today. Do that one thing today and say, I am going to do it. And at the end of the day, you can look back and say, I did that doggone thing. And look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? You did that. You did that. Now, what am I going to do tomorrow? And you take it one step at a time. That's it. One small step at a time. That's all we've got to do. We owe it to ourselves. Let's not walk around here and continue to be hungry. We have had these desires and passion and purpose planted in us from divine. We owe it to ourselves and others, because they will get a chance to see the magnificence with which we operate. Right? That's powerful. People will be able to use what we have and see what we've done and model it. We'll be beacons. Let's be light. Let the light shine. Be hungry, and then give yourself the digestible pieces and achieve the successes that you have for yourself. Let's do it every day, because this is absolutely a gift. And we got to make the best of this thing. We got an opportunity, a whole nother day to do it. And some people wish they had a day that they were in their right mind, that they had their body, as Miss Isabella said, they got the body and their mind. Let's use this. We can do it. This Motivation Monday has inspired me. I hope it's inspired you, because I'm hungry. And I want the other people who are with me that are hungry for their goals and hungry to achieve their goals to make those things come true. Shift your mindset. Just take your mindset and shift it and focus on the thing that you want, and then do the action behind it that you need, and give yourself the celebration. Celebrate the success that you have. Celebrate the success that you've already achieved. And don't let it have to be some big, phenomenal, huge thing. If you got up this morning and you washed your face and brushed your teeth, celebrate that. Hello? Celebrate that. Because somebody today sitting around and wish they weren't in a position where that was the biggest thing they could do all day. Okay? Celebrate the things that you give yourself credit for doing. We got to stop being so hard on ourselves, y'all. All right, that's it. That's all. I want you to know this, that I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. How about that? There's nothing you can do about it. All right, bring it on. Woo, woo, woo. I love it. I love it. We got this. We got this. Be hungry. Be hungry and then be in pursuit of it. Manifest that thing and go get it. Let's bring it on. That's right. Bring it all the way on. Now listen, I'm going to be back here on Wednesday because it's Wellness Wednesday and we're going to just continue to keep this thing going. It's you, it's me, it's us, it's we. It's the T-Row crew. You know how we do it. We getting ready to go and make this rest of this Monday magnificent because we are motivated. So listen, that's it. That's all. I'm giving you a big cyber hug. I hope and pray that you do what? Yes. Make what? Every day. Not just today, but every day amazing. Because you are amazing. And then I want you to, you know what? Yes. As I say, every time we connect, live like it's a gift, y'all, because it truly is. That's it. That's all. Bye, y'all. Bye. I'll be back Wednesday. Love, 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 and love.